the script, say that poppin' at the lip and put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
TJ McAllister gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Perry loves it, and there's one down now. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion-era Boomers are lining up. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Digging in now, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent. One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nolan Ryan is the man towing the rubber for the Boomers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Standing in, A.J. Boone. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, A.J. Boone.
Hit to short. Yount fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now batting, Zach Perry, as he'll get his first. Oh, look out. Hot shot. Third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Andrew Big Dog.
Into the box now, Andrew Big Dog. No. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Albert Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Albert Ramirez popped up, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. He played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Striding in, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Reggie.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yoshida.
Close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Fouled away. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. But not much you can do with that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. McCovey has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Boomers lead it 1-0.
And leading off
in now for the Angels, John Ziegler, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
This is the house of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ziegler on at first. Nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ball even at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
Right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here. Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Coming to the plate now, Tsuyoshi Yoshida. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Now the 2-0. Hit hard to short. Yount comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, A.J. Boone. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Fouled off. The set and the 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the run with third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
So it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Zach Perry is in for the second time here. One outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 swung on and hit pretty well. At the plate, Robin Yount, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Robin Yount.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2-0. And he fouls this one off. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This one's chopped to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Andrew Big Dog. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Andrew Big Dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Again, another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Reggie. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Ziegler. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jackson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Fouled away. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Morgan gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line very far from the bag, they settle with just the 1 out.
Number 9, Reggie.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike
Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Willie Stargell started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Slugger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now
stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. Couple of outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Yount ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the lead is now 7-2.
Starters just don't go as deep into games.
Second baseman, Joe
Ryu answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ryu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Boomers are out in front here, 7-2. Ready to take his hats again, Josh Slugger, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again.
Nope. Belted high in the air out to left. Henderson looking up. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, as is now a 7-3 game.
listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Into the box, Raymond Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Tsuyoshi Yoshida, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. Number 4.
Into the box, number 4. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ryan's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is back toward the mound. Oh, look at that stop. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Grounded back up the middle. Big Dog ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Ziegler racing back. Gone! Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Deaver, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. case in point today. Ball.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1.
The ball outside.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. Schmidt, base runner at first with 1 out. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's another 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Willie McCovey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Popped him up. Perry is there. And that's the 3rd out. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead. Leading off the inning, A.J. Boone, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, and it's even at 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a glove flip for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batter number 8.
Stepping in, Andrew Big Dog. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there. Can't make. Digging in once again, Robin Yount. They'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a called 3rd strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Gary Carter stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ricky Henderson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Popped him up. Ramirez is under it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Boomers lead it 8-3. Leading off the inning, Albert Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Albert.
First pitch
Ramirez.
on its way. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit for one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Josh Slugger will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To Morgan at the bag. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball.
The second baseman, Joe.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 0-2 once more. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Mike Schmidt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Jackson stands at second with 2 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slugger is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Riding in once again, Raymond Big Daddy. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That ball is absolutely crushed. Shot here to left center field as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Standing in now, Tsuyoshi Yoshida, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, number 4. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson is there. 2 down. Now in the box, Zach Perry. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through. At the plate, Willie Stargell is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Willie Stargell.
Ground ball foul down the left side. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Willie McCovey will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Garrett Davis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out. Stepping up now, Robin Yount. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Phil Niekro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Andrew Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Around first, digging for two. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track. And clearly, there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Albert Ramirez, fouled away. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, base hit.
The center fielder, number 24, John Ziegler.
Digging in and looking for more, John Ziegler. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Big Dog at second. Ramirez at first with no outs. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Settling in now, Josh Slugger. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Next to the Angels, the designated hitter,
Goose Gossett comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
now pitching.
Raymond Big Daddy will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Barehanded for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping into the box, Tsuyoshi Yoshida. Runner in scoring position with 2.
He blew it right by him there.
No ball.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off.
First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, number 24.
So digging in now, Ricky Henderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop got in play perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Your attention,
the Boomers are out in front here, 8-6. Dennis Eckersley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
And leading off for the Angels,
Popped up.
the catcher,
Schmidt has a play. 1 down.
now batting, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, A.J. Boone. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So striding forward now, Zach Liner to center field. Griffey Jr. is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Big Dog. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's waved at and missed for strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The expansion era took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nolan Ryan takes home the win. T.J. McAllister was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Season leader.